Hi there, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. We are live for weekend 2 of the Grand Prix in Formula One 2021. Just before we kick things off, ladies and gents, in the chat today we have the Unbroken Gab and Unbroken Panda. Please subscribe and follow to their channels. Also, we've got the Discord channel, ladies and gents, for you to keep in touch with us and check out everything to do with all of our streams. And also, ladies and gents, if you're into game development, please give Lakia Gaming a follow on Twitch, who is currently developing a game called Wormhole Adventures. I've enjoyed watching him create the game with all the coding and everything, and actually seeing the game develop as he tests it. It's been really good fun. So, on that note, ladies and gents, we're in weekend 2 here going for the Spanish Grand Prix. We won the first Grand Prix at Bahrain. So we're hoping to follow on from that. So we're going to be covering the 3 practice sessions. Trying to get as many development research and development points up there for the team to improve the car. We're also going to be doing a full qualifier, so the qualifier will be over 3 sessions. That will be the first session for anyone that finishes in the top 16, I believe. Second session is the top 10, and the final qualifier will cover the final lineups for the last 10 places. And then we'll have a long race weekend. The long race. So I'm not sure how many laps that's going to be at this time around. So let's have a look what we got here. So we're on the 29th of March. Our race is on the 6th of May. So we got some weekend resources and a session break on the 4th. Quick look, shop 4 disconnected. I don't know what else I'm at. Never mind. So, everything looks good. So we had one race and everything is still in the green. Tell you what, a 13% wear and tear after one race is quite a lot. Gearbox, 16% after the first race. Practice gearbox, 5% wear and tear. So we can do quite a bit of pushing on the practice gearbox, not so much the event gearbox. So maybe have to change how we do things there. So, what hierarchy, we're not too worried about that. So there we go for the standings. So see, after race 1, we're leading the drivers' standings, and we're currently second in the constructor standings as our partner George Russell, I believe it was. George Russell finished in 5th. Well, he finished outside of the point zone in race 1, while the Mercedes came at 2nd and 3rd, so fucking up them points. Anything about that. Now, money-wise, we have 300k. It looks like this is been developed by the team, so we don't have to do anything there. Okay. Messages. Let's have a look. We have no new messages. Okay, so let's advance time. Okay, so here's the session break for April. Doesn't look like we've got any news, so here we go. Up to the race weekend now. So we've got weekly resources for the next 2 weeks. Then we have the Spanish Grand Prix on the 6th. No new messages. Doesn't look like anything changed in the facilities. We have a lot of R&D points. Looking at that, so hopefully the team will develop them. Quite a lot on the powertrain has been done already. Okay, so again, still no new message that I can point out as we go to the race weekend here at Spain at Barcelona. Get myself into a comfortable position, ready to.
Practice sessions are
Okay,
vital for the continuing development of the car. But if you need to, you can use quick practice to direct the session instead. It won't be as effective as having you behind the wheel yourself.
what we got
But it's
here?
better than
The
missing the
weekend
session entirely.
preview. We're going in with two sets of hards. Um, what does Jeff have to say for the weather forecast? So the qualifying is going to be completely fine. Race day is going to be a bit cloudy, then sunshine at the end. No sign of any rain. But it doesn't actually give me the forecast for the practice session. Okay. Look at this practice session. Practice 1 is going to be sunshine all the way through. Practice 2, sunshine all the way through. Practice 3 is going to be a tricky situation with chance of rain. The actual race is going to be at 33 laps. So I've not had any indication for the R&D, so I don't know if they've actually done anything. Nothing is showing up on there. No data, so they've not spent anything. And I'm pretty sure this is done by the team when you're just a driver. I know that if you're in control of the full team, then you'd have to do it yourself. But as a driver, I'd assume they take control of that. And if they are, they're not doing a very good job. So let's go to the practice session here. Yeah, we're not doing a quick practice. We want to go to the track and do the whole thing ourselves. So here we are in Spain for practice session 1. So let's have a look at the session information here. So we've got the race strategy, which is what we're going to be doing on practice 3. What the fuel management and track acclimatization, I think that's pronounced. So I think we're going to go from right to left. So select, so 3 laps recommended. So start that. We're going to do a flying lap. So you just reminded that there is no driving aid on, so everything is...
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Wait, hang on a minute. Are we supposed to... That's an annoying corner. I could mess up a lot there. So I have to keep an eye on my map on towards the end of the races. But that threw me off. I wasn't sure which way we were supposed to go. Okay, here we go. First lap on the practice session. See how many of these corners we can actually hit. We broke a bit early there. Right. Right, come on, all there, we're gonna crash here. I knew that was gonna happen.
Are you alright?
When you go face on, that's not good. What's the time from the session? Which means now that that's gonna end practice session 1. So practice session 2, that means we gotta do a lot of work in practice session 2. That wasn't good.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Who are Bottas, Hamilton, and
Yeah, we
Charles
don't even
Leclerc.
get a lap, to be
Sadly,
fair.
it's time to say goodbye as free
What's
practice
all
is
there?
over.
17,
However, we'll be back shortly
128.
for more Formula One action.
So not a good practice session at all. Once we come off, we came back on but had no real control. Possibly was in just too high of a gear. Okay, so workstation, what am I doing? Yep, go to the next session. So, a lot of work to do now in session 2. Just bear with me a second, ladies and gents. So let's go to the session. So we're going to redo this again. So we're going to try and get both of these done in this session, if we can. And we're in soft this time and not the hard, so we are going to go a bit quicker than last time around. Come on. That's the corner that's going to throw us off. Let me just alright, here we go. Okay, that was better than the first time around. Still a little slow, but we're going to try and take it steady as much as we can. We'll get around. That's the corner we messed up on before, so this is a much better run. This is a interesting circuit.
Get ready to open it.
A lot of bends.
On your MFD.
And it's not a quick track either. Come on, come on. Well, we might have got away with that, but apparently not. A major hard bend around there.
There's some more time to be found in these turns.
That's not
turn
bad.
9, turn 10, turn 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 15.
So far, this is good. This is much better than the first one. But there's still one or two corners which we can still mess up on that we don't like. This is actually really good. Getting the hang of the course now. Apart from that bend, that one's throwing me off a bit. Threw me off last time, but I missed that one as well. Went a bit wide there. Put it. That is a decent lap, I'm happy with that.
This is the final lap of the program.
One more lap to go. Oh, that was a slow corner because we broke too early apparently. Come on. Not good. I don't think we're going to beat the score this time around, but we have done enough. Get most of the points up, so I'm happy with that. Get late with the DRS there, couldn't find the button. Come on. But that was much better there. We actually dropped down an extra gear to get around that bend. And we knew it was a tough bend. Oh dear, that's not good. Missed that one. Okay,
we hit our program targets. Come in and take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
We're gonna hit in this lap. There we go.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
bit close to the apex on that bend. I'm not actually sure where the pit is.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need
Yeah,
to pit
I'm
within
aware
the
of
next
that.
2 laps. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Right, so here's the pit, I believe. That's the pit lane. Right on the final bend of the home straight. Right, just bear with me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do apologise for that, ladies and gents. So, where was how did we actually, to be honest, looking at that, we did not do that well. We only met one of the targets. Not good. Average speed in trap speed, then out to a third sector time. We need at least 345 points. I'm not sure what we actually got, but it wasn't that. But what we're going to do, we're quickly going to do the fuel management one, and if we've got time at the end, we'll go back to do that again. So we need to stay within the 2.0 meters of the racing lap. That's going to be hard to do. Drive a clean sector, that's easy enough to do, and complete the lap using minimum fuel. So we can do those two. Hopefully we can get the 100 points for fuel saving and optimal fuel. Hi there, Andrew. Welcome to the channel. So I'm gonna hit that. So we're using the soft tires again to get back into position. So flying lap. Here we go. How are you then, Andrew? Here we go.
In this program, we want you to focus on fuel-saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can while keeping under the minimum lap time.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, it's not letting me change the fuel myself, which is annoying. Something around. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've not been too bad, mate. Well, it's a bit slow on that first bend. Get off the grass. we did well not accelerating there. We just spun off like we did in the first practice. Come on. Come on, it's so slow, it's unbelievable. Well, we're definitely not doing it this lap. I was saying that was close. I seem a bit heavy on the throttle today for some reason. Not sure why that is.
That was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Yeah, I didn't think the lap was any good myself. This is a bit better. Well, come on, come on. That's better, that's a much better corner there. Finally headspin. I don't like that headspin, it's so sharp. But that was a much better lap. Oh shit.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more
Cheers
to
for that,
find.
Andrew.
Keep at it.
How long have you been watching? Come on, that's it. Felt too slow there on that bend. Oh yeah, that's not good. Still going wide on that corner, and if they do that in the actual race, I've got a feeling I'm going to get a caution for exceeding track. Ella just come past me, that's how slow I'm going. Unbelievable. Actual race is going to be a nightmare for me.
Program complete. Program complete.
Hit in this lap and see how we did.
Definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Hate this track. I just can't seem to stay on it. past Verstappen there, setting the fastest lap.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Come on. Still a bit wide. Yeah, we want to put in there. Alright. Well, welcome and glad that you started watching, mate. I'm assuming by your name that you've got this game yourself. Okay, so that didn't turn out too bad. 3 out of 5. We knew we wasn't going to do the racing line. Optimal fuel usage, that's a bit hard on this track. The amount of times that we've got to accelerate out of corners. How long we got? We've got 30 minutes left of this session. So I'm going to run this track accumulation again. We've also got a bit of repair time. And that then should end the second practice. And then in practice 3, we're going to be running the race strategy, which could be an issue because we may be forecast rain on that day. I suppose I could do that now and then do that again on race day. Only 3 laps instead of the 5. So that we're going to do it the way we set out to do. So it's fairly busy out there, 12 cars out. Hopefully they'll pit in during my flying lap. So we're hoping to do this a little bit better than the first time round. Well, technically the second, seeing that we crashed the vehicle in practice 1. Well, and I think it was the second bend. Alright, here we go.
You seem to be struggling a little in the following turns. Turn 10, turn 11, turn 12, turn 15.
So sector 3 is where we're having problems. Looking at what he just said, and that's a bad start on sector 2. Too wide there. Man. Putting together some good corners now. Oh, they around the corner. Man. I tell you what, I am happy with that.
That's looking good. Now let's try
That
for
is
purple.
actually a
You'll get
brilliant
bonus
lap.
for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
I think we could probably pit in it that. So we're going to try one more lap, see if we can do a complete lap with no misses. No, we'll pit in this lap then, seeing that we had a bad corner there. Hi there, Paul. Welcome to the channel. Went a bit wide on that corner again. Not sure who that was coming up down my side. Stay away. Okay, so in the pit, we know that we've done better there, so hopefully we get at least 3 out of the 5, and then we can end the session. And go to practice 3 with the race strategy. Okay, so we did do 3 out of 5. We failed to beat the average speed, but we did have a clean third section, and we got the points that we needed as well. So that was a good job done. So let's accelerate the time here to end the session. Let's just have a quick look at the laps here. We're not even up there on that. We're 12, 127, 689. So we're a second and a half, or just over a second and a half from Lewis Hamilton fastest lap. What tyre was he on? He was on mediums as well, which are a slower tyre. So that is very interesting. Hi there, Gavin. Welcome to the channel, mate. I'm assuming you're still out based on the image of a pint of Guinness that you sent me. The actual Guinness would have been better than a picture of one.
And with all the cars now over the line,
Okay,
let's see
so,
our top 3 again. Hamilton, Verstappen, and
only
Lando
13th there.
What an incredible practice session.
Wait,
The
George
fun
Russell.
doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the
17th,
rest of the weekend unfolds.
128.5. So we are second quicker than our teammate, but nearly 2 seconds slower than Hamilton. I think it was Hamilton had the fastest lap. Yeah. So a lot of work to do.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You didn't spend much time practicing. Are you saving your car for the main event?
We did what we needed to do. I'm not 100% familiar on the cars, I'm not saying that.
scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
We only hit the wall once, but we did come off the track a lot. But it was I'm gonna go with the downforce there. Not
Appreciate your time.
slowing it down quick enough. Okay, so this is the big test here. Practice session 3, as we're gonna go with the race strategy. And this is an important one because this is actually gonna reduce the wear and tear on the gearbox, which is always the first thing to go. So specification. So the gearbox would have to be the racing line. That's disappointing. We might not do that. Rear downforce, complete a lap while conserving fuel. Drive a lap while without leaving the track. That's possible. And 30 points or more, 50 points or more. Okay. We're using the soft tires for 5 laps. So here we go. Will it let me reserve fuel? That's the question. If I could manually put fuel one on.
Laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Which it will let us. So the first lap we're going to go on fuel 1. And then the rest of it we're going to go up to fuel 2. It doesn't always let me do that for some reason, especially in the race. Because on race weekend 1, coming to the last 2 laps, we were very struggling on the fuel. Using a bit of grip on them tyres there, but not fully warmed up. We're in the optimal lap speed now, so we can maintain it. We'll get on. So we're not making a clean lap this time around. We're a second slow somewhere, we need to gain a second, but that might be just because of the fuel we're using more than anything. Come on, come on, come on. I still don't like that S-bend. Alright, we'll go back up to fuel 2 now.
Try again.
Oh, I don't want to get rid of that menu, there we go. Alright, so now we've got the fuel up to optimal, we just need to hopefully pick up speed. Especially down the straight. And making the most out of the DRS zones if we can as well. We broke a bit late there. Gonna cost us some time. Well, this is not good. That one corner costed everything there. I still do not like that S-bend at the end. So I've got 3 laps and we need 3 good laps.
To improve on that.
Man, I might actually classify being off the track. I'm not 100% sure. We've got a good time at the minute. Unlock that. And this is the bend we don't like. That's a bit better. It's a good lap as well. So we did well with that one. 2 more laps like that will be alright.
Keep it up.
We lost a bit of time there. Need to gain it back somewhere. No, come on. Off half a second. We need to gain that back quickly as possible. And this is the last bend to do it on. Oh, it's a lovely last bend. But it's still slow in their eyes. Can't get around that one. Yeah, we're gonna lose a tyre. Oh, got away with that. Oh, yeah, donutted it. Well, go around. Yeah, I did bring off these tyres. Well, I don't think there's any point in racing this lap. We only had one good lap of what happened on that final bend. Them tyres took quite a bit of wear and tear on that. Oh, this is really bad now. Struggling to stay on the track with these tyres now. Not coming around. The worst thing is this, with this being a practice session 3, the wear and tear that we actually get in now on the gearbox is affecting the actual race gearbox and not the practice gearbox. So we really do not want to be running this session again. Go and go past me. Oh, you're not even accelerating, Jesus Christ, man. Well, that was not a good session at all. Only having a one good lap is not good. Repair time of 1 minute. Okay, that's not bad. 2 out of 5. We didn't get the points because we only have one decent lap, but we did do.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Based on that, I think we're just gonna end it and go to the qualifier. But let's just have a look at the lap time. The one lap that we did actually do decent on, and it's a slow lap as well, 129. So we're gonna really struggle here in Spain because the practice session 2, I think if I remember right, was about a 127.6. This session was a 129.3. So we're looking, I think, yeah, we finished 13th lap time. So we're looking at qualifier 2, which means we're going to start in the middle of the pack the way that things are going at the minute. And Russell's actually done it faster than me, 128 to 400 of a second faster than me. On the same time, everyone using softs? No. Arthur Kellett using the mediums, getting in the top 4 with that. I'd be surprised Perez though, second there to a 125 over Bottas. Verstappen dropping down a bit, 8. And it is raining now, so anyone that's going out is going to be going in intermediates, but I think they're all just going to not bother with that.
The session has drawn to a close,
Okay.
so let's review our top 3.
So now comes a qualifier. Are we going to be at the back of the grid, the middle of the grid, at the front of the grid? That's the real question. But with these sharp bends on bend number 2 and bends from 10 to 14 are causing these issues. We have message, so check that out. Your best at it today. We really want you to succeed a good spot on the grid. Yes, so do I. There's a circuit. Hard. Okay. Um, Yeah, let's hit the qualifier. We want to get out early so no one else is on the road. So we're just gonna go straight out with a flying lap. Get this first one out of the way. In on the soft. I'm not sure who that is just in front. It could be Lance Stroll. Here we go. Good, not good. Good recovery though. That costed a bit of time, but probably not too much time. Fastest laps all over the place there. Sebastian Vettel just setting that one. Another wide corner. Lewis Hamilton setting a fastest lap there. I'm not sure what the lap time was. As we come across the finish line in 8th place. That's not too bad. Good. We're going to pit in because I know that we don't have a lot of fuel when it comes to doing this qualifying lap. We dropped down to
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Our current position, and we need to stay in the top 16. Let him pass, let him pass, let him pass. Go on. As long as we stay in the top 16, we should be fine. Okay, so we're in the pit, currently 10th, so that should get us through to qualifying session 2. But this is going to cost us some time here, with our partner going in the pit as well, Russell there. So he's in 9th, so he's just in front of us, which is interesting. So we did it in what, 129? Yeah, the 129.1. So it's not quick enough. We need to be hitting probably a 128, even a 127. But I think pole position's looking around about 125. So we got a lot of work in practice 2 and 3 to get up the grid. Let's have a look at the session information here. We have 11 minutes left of this session. And then you can see Lewis Hamilton is setting it at 125.1. So also there were 127. We dropped down to 15. We need to get out there and do this again. This is not good for us. So we're not wasting any more time in here because we're going to be starting at the back of the grid with that lap time. We need to be hitting 126 to 127.
You're lapping slower than George. George is faster.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Jeff.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I think I could have gone around there a bit quicker, but we're looking good so far. This is one that causes some issues. Bends around here. I'll get back on the track. Hey. But I'm happy with that. I'm not sure where that's put me though. 17th, it's not quick enough. That was a good lap as well in my opinion, but if I'm only 17th, Jesus. That was a 127 as well. Well, it looks like we're starting near the back of the grid. So we're not going to make the cut. Let's have a look at the session information. How long ago? 4 minutes. Might be enough time to get a quick lap in. But 124.7. What do I need to be? I'm not far off it, to be fair. Do I risk it? You know what? It's all or nothing here. Flying lap. We're going to try and push for practice session Q2. And we're not alone. A few of us are going for it as well. You know, hailing a car might actually help me. Especially if I'm tailing someone that's already in the top 16, which is where Con is. Get man. Nah, that corner done me. Come on for that corner, we might have had it. So we failed to qualify in the top 16. That last bend is the one that cost us there. Oh wow, that's actually terrible. And I wasn't the only one to spin off there. What? I didn't collide with
there's 2
anyone. What
minutes
the
left
hell
in
was
this
that?
session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
Qualifying's over for me anyway. I think that I just had a 5 position penalty for a collision with Gasly, which I never even felt any connection with anybody. Don't know how that thing. We're going to be starting back to the grid. I won't be too surprised if we made it so we start at the beginning of the pit lane. So with that incident with Gasly, I'm assuming is a high place position. So we're back at the grid, or should be. And that is going to be the end of our qualifying sessions. If we don't qualify for Q2, Russell's not in the top 14 either. So let's look at the standings. Yeah, not standings, race director, here we go. So, 18th we finished, Russell there. Where was Gasly? Gasly was actually in the top 10. So that is not good. So here we go, race day, 33 laps. And I am actually going to be, the way I've been driving today, I'll be surprised if we finish the race. I think that's just going to be my target today. I've been just trying to finish the race. I'm not going to focus too much in
unfortunately, we've picked up
the
some grid
position.
penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
Workstation. So, Jeff, that's the weather forecast for the rain. Should be fine. And a good penalty. So, for Kalani with no drive during the earlier session, we've been punished back 5 places, which we was aware about. Okay. Believe it or not, that's the easy part done. Now it's the hard part. Maintaining composure for 33 laps.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Vettel and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda and Ocon, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Mazepin and Martin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
127 was not a good lap time.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Okay, race strategy. We're going to have a 2-stop or a 3-stop. Don't like that 2-stop. Too much wear in the tires, and even if we go with the 3-stop, still going to be a lot of tire wear. But a 3-stop I think might be safer. 34.4 laps. Put that up to 34.5 because we did have an issue with fuel last time around. So, no, we're gonna go with that. So 2 stops, laps 7 and 20 is what we're looking at. Okay, here we go. That's a good start out of the blocks. Can't see the first bend. So, we're just going to sit behind for now. And look for a good spot to overtake if we can find one. And that's a good one there. That's a good one. Wait. Go around, go around, go around. Not my fault that it didn't brake as quick as he did. Can't blame me for that one. That one was not my fault. Come on, come on. So Lewis Hamilton setting the fastest lap with a 1:29 from the starting block. Teammates in the pit.
In the pits. George in the pits.
Okay, that's interesting. Really rubbed up against me. I don't know why he's in the pit. Take one inside, I'll be alright. And it's just a bend to do it on. Oh, to Mick Schumacher. And we've passed him as well. On the outside. Schumacher overtook me again. Took his position back there. Oh dear.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Come on. Come off the grass. Not sure how much damage that did. Let's have a look. See if I can find out.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
Underbody. Okay. That was a good move there through the gap of both of them. After one
DRS
pitted
will be
in.
enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
So this is where the cars are going to start splitting up now with the DRS being enabled. Wow, we was braking a lot around that corner as well. Still couldn't get around it. Yeah, but not underbody is having some issue on our brakes and then we're going to overturn it. One, turn around. I believe that was Russell that just went past us. We've got a lot of catching up to do now. absolute major catching up to do. And the way this car is on this circuit, doesn't like it. Again.
We think the underbodies incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious.
Well, something feels wrong because we're not braking as sharp as we should be. I was very late there.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Well, we started at the back of the grid anyway. Okay, man, that's a bit too early.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Couple of fastest out there. The first one by Hamilton, but Perez beat that straight after. Again, we're struggling on that corner. Can't time the braking on one or two corners. What lap are we on? Lap 5. So a couple more laps before we pit. It was a bit better. Wasn't perfect, but it was better. Still not within a second of him on that DRS there, man. Come on.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Well, we're trying to keep up with him, but it's not going to plan. Oh, come on. I was gonna let him break away a bit further, innit? Now that we had that come off there. It's gone from a second to 7 seconds. How much that corner cost me. Struggling with these tires a little bit now. Yeah, you need to.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.5 seconds.
Wow, we went from a second to 10 seconds. We're really struggling now. But hopefully when we pit, we'll have the faster tyres on and, well, technically slower tyres, but they should be faster
Tyre
than theirs.
condition is still looking good.
Don't feel like it. I think the problem here that we're having really is our team has not invested in the R&D. I think other teams have. I think that's why this car does not seem to be going well on this circuit. We've got around that last few bends a lot better than we have done. Come on. Tried to avoid that. Stay off though. Shouldn't we be pitting him here? I want to see what our race strategy is. Because we had this issue in the first race where we selected a race strategy and it changed it going into the race. And it feels like they've done the same thing here. We should have been pitting in at lap 7 to 8 and we've not pitted in for some reason. Team has not suggested it either.
Blue flag. We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
Cramping my foot, this is not helping. This is why I can't drive cars.
We're trailing our
Got
teammate
nerves
by
in my foot now.
13.6 seconds.
I have to drive with one foot now. It's going to be difficult driving with one foot. So not used to driving one foot. Can I overtake me then? Thank you. Oh, that's right. No way, I didn't collide with him. I gave him room to overtake me with a back collision. Get out of here.
The officials are deploying the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Come on. You know, I'm going to pit in here because I don't know what's going on with my pit crew. We should have pitted in about 2 to 3 laps ago, and for some reason we didn't. So it's going to cost me a lot now.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Still driving with 1 foot and I can't do much about it. Is he gonna? No, I've gotta stay behind Lance Stroll. But they're a lap behind, a lap ahead of me, man. So it would let me gain that lap back. Well, some of it at least.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Yeah, I can't help it with that S-bend. I hate it. I don't know how they get around it so quick.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Blue flag, blue flag.
Get your blue flag, man. I gotta try and get past these cars in front of me. Come on, get past me. I had no choice to let him pass, as the blue flag was way too long. I'm not, oh my days, you gave me a penalty for that. That is the one rule that I do not like in the Formula 1. And that's passing by law to make cars pass. I'm watching there with the fastest lap of a 126. Man. I was so not it again. Well, all we can do now is just try and finish the race. You know, we ain't gonna gain any positions whatsoever. We're a lap behind everybody, so unless you know there's an accident later on in the race and I can overtake that lap back, but that is very unlikely. I mean, we might get one or two cars drop out the race with technical failures or something like that, but still not going to be enough to get in the points. So it's just a matter now of I'm really not enjoying this track. Teammates in the pit.
George is coming in for his stop.
That's his second stop this race. We've only done 13 laps and he's had 2 pit stops already. I don't think we've got the pace to get out in front of him. Right. We've managed to get out in front of him, but we was a lap behind him. I don't think we can do enough to
Okay, clear.
go round again. To overtake him. But our team really need to develop this car for the next race. Okay, George is out of the race. He just come out of the pit. Well, that is not what we want for our teammate. He's had 2 pit stops, just come out of the pit, and he's asked us to come out of the race.
George is out of the race.
Yeah, but why? What happened? Is this car in the pit? People have shown me.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
What do you mean I want to pit this lap? I don't want to pit this lap at all. I don't want to pit till about lap 18. there's something definitely wrong with this strategy. And we tried to take him on the inside, didn't work. I tried to brake, but his brakes were too sharp, and I could not brake in time. I'm gonna do one more lap with the damage we've got. We're struggling to get right and bends. Yeah. Damage on the front wing is taking away the ability to go around corners. Wow. Never gone that wide before. Front wing caused a lot of issues. So we're definitely gonna pit. Yeah, we can't even go around a simple bend. Jesus Christ. I can just slow down so much. This will be our last stop. Hopefully it'll take away the 5-second penalty as well, but it's not really gonna matter. There's the penalty done.
Go, go, go. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Blue flag.
Well, we're on the hard tyres now, so no pit stops left. Well, the car feels a lot better now.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
He's nowhere near me about to create a gap. Well, it might be now. Done.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Again. Come on, I'll give you enough time. Tell you what, we're driving a lot better with these hard tyres on. They must have a much better grip. But here, we nearly cut off there. With a good recovery. Oh, petrol going in the pit. I went wide there. Come on, get round.
Blue flag.
On the van. Oh, we spun on that corner once before. Gone overtake me.
Blue flag conditions.
Thank you.
Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Already done it. I've seen him a mile away. I was way too late there. We're on lap 21 out of 33. That's a fast first sector. We'll get one.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Florian might wave that now. I'm gonna pass me. Go quick about it. You know, I'm having a pretty decent lap time.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
Yeah, the slow third sector. Oh dear. Pull you up then. Thank you. Oh dear, gonna get wide there. Oh you dear.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah, I can see.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Come on then. Oh dear. Struggling here a lot.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Okay, if you're on the track somewhere. Oh, come on. Come on. Who's running the
Blue
pit?
flag.
Oh dear, something wrong with my car there.
We're not racing the car behind.
Oh
Let
dear.
them past when you
That's
can.
not, that's not good. We might actually get a
Some
warning for
information on
that.
Mazepin. Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed that the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stopped vehicles on the track. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Yeah, I've got a serious car issue as well. I'm not sure if that collision was my fault, but it doesn't sound like it, for what I can tell.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
We're at 10 laps. I'm assuming the safety car is going to be out for at least probably 3 of them. So we might just carry on with the strategy we've got. Let me just...
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
Actually not too bad. Oh, something bad there though. Engine looks fine. Okay. So according to those stats, there's not much wrong with the vehicle, so it shouldn't be performing this bad. So we're trying to catch up with the safety car, wherever that is. Oh, that actually doesn't come around that bend very well. So there is some issue with going around right hand bends. Okay, just I'm losing some downforce somewhere. Especially on the corners. Wow, I am really losing a lot of downforce, making it very difficult to go around corners.
The side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperature. Cooling may be adversely affected.
Yeah, we're really struggling here. But there's no point of hitting. I did see a car in front of me, but I'm hoping it's where the safety car could queue is, rather than someone just coming out the pit. But I've not seen any damage on the road, so the safety car could come in this lap or the next. If I could catch up with the safety car. And get round. We're not too far away from the queue. So we should catch up with it this lap. Oh, that corner again. So now we lost a lot of time there. How much braking do I need to do?
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position
Well, we've
until
caught
the
up with
green
a
flags.
queue just in time for the race to start again. But it's not going to make any difference to my position. I think we got about 6 laps to go. Oh, struggling to get around corners. Our lap time is way off as well. The amount of speed that we're losing just to get around corners. Oh dear. Wow, Lewis Hamilton setting a fastest lap, 1:26. So bad around corners. We'll get round. I really hate that bend. I think I come off it like nearly every single lap. No matter how slow I take it, I'm still taking it wide. Four laps to go. The slow bend that. So slow they flagged it. And being wide on that one again.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel, we got 4 laps to go. We should be okay with fuel this time around. Finish the race. Oh wow, one car. One. Come on. This is terrible, it really is. The car's not done well on this circuit. It is slow and there's not enough downforce. Okay, final 3 laps. Lewis Hamilton's doing the fastest lap again
Be aware
inside
we
the
expect the grip
126.
levels to start falling away soon.
And Hamilton has finished the race and he got the fastest lap on his final lap.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Now, I'm not sure if we gotta finish the race or just finish this lap with Hamilton already crossing the finish line. See where we find out. So it's gonna go towards the end of the race. So we finished in
Alright,
last
race over.
place,
Take care of the car on the way in.
but we did finish the race. Surprisingly, it was not an easy track. We had a lot of spin-offs. We also had a
real
5-second
team effort,
time
which has paid off
penalty.
in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish
Oh.
Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'm not sure what it was for. I think it was for the blue
Right place,
flag.
right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend.
So
It's
Hamilton
great to see
first,
them up on that
Bottas
podium once
second,
again.
and I'm not sure who's third. It might be back for second.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Yuki Tsunoda gets my vote today.
We're not
It's
even
time to see how
in.
things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes
So
continue to
Bottas
extend their
came
lead.
third,
Meanwhile,
not second.
Ferrari have improved
And it
their
was
position.
Perez
A
that
strong
came
weekend
second.
from them as they fight their way towards the top.
Back for Saturn came
I'm
in
equal
fourth.
parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next
10th
one.
place was Fernando Alonso in the Alpine gets a point on the board there. That's interesting. Yuki Tsunoda only had one start and finished just outside of the point. That's a good race for him. So in the standings, so Lewis Hamilton leads the standings there at 41 points. We dropped down to 4th, not getting any points in that race. 26 points overall, so 15 points behind Lewis Hamilton, and the last on the points is Fernando Alonso. Got his first point, and that was in week 2. And George Russell with no point, along with 7 other drivers, including Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Mazepin. Even Raikkonen, believe it or not, is in there with no points. In the Constructors' Championship, we dropped down to 3rd, Red Bull moving up to 2nd. Excuse me. And Mercedes are running away with it at the minute with a double podium there again in week 2. So that pretty much sums up week 2 here at
Good day
Barcelona.
today. Let's have your take on it. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
Yeah, I got to blame the team. I mean, they messed up my car with my pit stops and everything.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
I mean, the team. I don't even know. I've got to go with that.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Nope. Not enough downforce, but I don't think there's an option for that. Well, the option I want's not there, so we're not going to be sure.
Appreciate your time.
I know exactly what is wrong with the car, but the team needs to develop in the R&D. I'm pretty sure they've got to do that themselves, and I have no influence on it. We'll double check just before we do anything if we can. So we have some mail. We got the Monaco Grand Prix next. Right, facilities R&D. Right. So it looks like I have to do it. I didn't realize that. I thought the team did it in the drivers. So what's the difference of a driving career and a team career if you have to do this manually? Um, um, what we do? I get a downforce sorted. Weight restrictions. I won't say the weight was too much of an issue there. I don't know anything with that. Oh. Supplier has arrived. So okay. Yeah, we need to improve that gearbox. The crankshaft doors allowed to handle increased engine loads. That's the underneath. Now, was having a 30% failure chance. Oh, come on. Okay, so hopefully that'll go through. With everything looks okay for there. Where's the gearbox? So 2 races out of 6, we took 30%. Hopefully once we get the reduced wear and tear on that, it'll be a bit better. So that we can get the 6 races out of this gearbox. Optimization, not too worried about that. Facilities. Okay, we can't upgrade them ourselves on the facilities. Performance comparison. Okay. Okay, Ranger. So we're pretty much here done here. So let's just bring you in. So we are going to be back with more Formula One Week 3 at Monaco next Saturday at 5 p.m. British summertime. Again, we're going to have the 3 practice sessions, the qualifier, and the race as well. Hopefully, we have a better race. Even though we did finish the race today, but it wasn't great. The car did not perform like we wanted it to. I struggled with a few of the corners, getting the braking on time, and it wasn't just the car; it was my driving as well. And driving with one foot was not easy with the trapped nerves. So, wasn't the best of sessions, but we got through it. We finished the race. So hopefully, Monaco Grand Prix. I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest. It's going to be. I mean, if I was to be blunt, Monaco, I have never actually completed the circuit at Monaco. So that being said, next week we may actually do 2 weeks 3 and 4. It all depends on the Monaco Grand Prix. Or the stream's gonna finish very early. It all depends on the practice session, the qualifier, how long it takes us for that. And then, if we do have a good race, we have a good race. But don't keep your hopes up for that. So if you expect some crashes and grinds, a lot of pits, that's possibly what we're going to be having next weekend. So I will see you all next weekend, ladies and gents. So take care and happy gaming.